I'm Brad Nessler, here along with two of the best commentators in the game, Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. We're going to enjoy great weather in tonight's game as the skies are clear and the temperature is just right for the Missouri Tigers and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. It's just about the midway point of the college football season, and these guys from the Big 12 are raring to go. And here come the Cowboys. The Cowboys are very confident coming into this one. They are definitely the favorites in my book, Kirk.
Missouri has a tremendous athlete at the most important position in the game, and that's the quarterback. I think that's a huge factor in this game, and I think that's the reason they'll pull off the upset.
I hate to say it, but you're wrong.
Oklahoma State is going to run away with this one.
Oklahoma State is ready to open this one up as they line up for the opening kick. Kicks it off. Number 86 fields it at the 7. If you like passing yards, then you're in for a treat. Today we get to see a very skilled quarterback dissect a defense that's pretty weak at cornerback.
Oh, he could be in for a field day. He's not going to face two starting corners much weaker than this. I expect this young man to have a big day moving the offense.
Kirk, you're absolutely right. He's a special player. I think we're going to see him complete a lot of passes with ease today.
2nd and 15. Ball on their own 15. Smith lines up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Throws it to the outside. And that one's fallen incomplete.
Way to keep your head on a swivel, kid. That was a nice job of locating the football and knocking it down to prevent the completion.
Sure was, Coach. He put himself in great position to make a play.
It's 3rd down and 15 to go. Ball on the 15-yard line. Smith is back in the gun. He lets it go. Incomplete pass. Now it's going to be 4th down.
Nice defense. That was picture-perfect 3 and out. A good series for these guys.
Missouri lining up the punt. He gets it off. Woods signals for a fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 45. Now we'll get a chance to see if this offense can fare any better than their counterparts. They'll go to work at the 45-yard line. They'll bring in their dime package. He steps up, he gets rid of it, and it falls incomplete. The quarterback had a tough time with a blitz on that one.
Well, with this guy, you can't let him stand back there and have too much time to throw the ball. You've got to get a hand in his face.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 45. The Cowboys come out in a bunch formation. He drops back. He breaks free. No one opens, so he's going to run. He had a whole lot of room to run on that one.
When the pressure's coming from the inside and the quarterback can escape the pocket, it usually means he's going to have some room to run.
1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Oklahoma State comes to the line with 3 wide. They snap it to the back. And he's stopped behind the line. The defense comes up with a good play to pull him down for a loss.
A nice call by the defensive coordinator. It's like he's in their huddle sometimes.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 45. Oklahoma State lines up in a shotgun set. Woods set to go to the air. Throws to the middle. Couldn't haul it in. The big guy let it go through his fingers.
The tight end's hands are all torn up and his knuckles are swollen from blocking every day in practice. You got to give this guy a break.
I don't know about that, Coach. Nowadays, tight ends got to be able to do more than just block. He should have caught that ball.
Woods lines up with 5 wide out. Woods drops back to pass. There he goes! And now he's going to run. He's knocked out of bounds. What an outstanding third down conversion.
Yeah, and he showed pretty good quickness there, picking up a nice gain.
Good quickness and very good decision-making. Not a whole lot going on as far as throwing the ball there. He makes a wonderful decision, bringing it down and making a big play.
Woods options out. And he's tackled. That'll be a gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 5 coming up here. This is the 7th play of this drive. The Cowboys line up with 3 wide. Woods drops to throw. He's going to take off. There's a missed tackle, and down he goes. He made a real nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
1st and 10. They're threatening inside the 20. 3 wide outs here. Woods on 1st down. Swings it out to his man on the screen. There he goes! Touchdown, OSU! Outstanding play to the wide receiver as he took it the distance.
It's almost if the receiver told the defensive back, "You think you can cover me? I'll see you in the end zone." Yo!
And he tacks on the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Coffee back deep to return.
Here's the kick. Number 86 takes it to the 8. The defense did a nice job of shutting down this offense the last time they had the ball.
The offense was not clicking at all. Let's see if they're back on the same page.
They'll get the ball here at the 19. The Tigers set up in the gun. And they make the stop, so the quarterback keeper gets maybe a yard.
4-yard gain on the play.
Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on their own 20.
20-yard line.
They come out with 3 wide receivers. On the ground with the tailback. He can scoot. Thompson with a takedown. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a 1st down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job at reading his blocks and accelerating through the holes.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 39. Missouri comes out with 2 tight ends. They're going to pitch it. He's going right. Oh, great catch. Penalty marker down in the backfield. Might be a holding call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. $15-yard penalty.
Big penalty there, guys. 15 yards.
He's got to know that the refs won't allow him to take the quarterback down so late.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. Smith comes to the line with 3 wide. Nice play fake. Wants to go long and does. And they couldn't hook up on that one. That pass falls incomplete in the end zone. Chalk that one up to the pressure in the quarterback's face.
Absolutely. They had a tremendous rush coming in at him, and it was all he could do to avoid the sack.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 35. Two tight end set. Smith drops back. And they bring him down for a sack on the play. The safety comes up with a nice sack.
Yes, he does. Here he comes clean on the blitz and got to the quarterback before he had a chance to really go through his progression. Nice play for this defense.
Third and 14. This is the sixth play of this drive. From the gun. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Going deep. And it's incomplete. They line up to punt this one away. Didn't get all of that one. Coe calls for the fair catch. He hauls it in at the 9-yard line. And now we'll see the offense come out of the field for their next possession. They'll set up shop at the 9. Ace backfield. Woods back to pass. Steps up. He's going right. And that one's fallen incomplete. He led his wide receiver too far to the outside.
Yeah, he just had to pull the string a little bit more there.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 9. Oklahoma State in a 4-wide set. They snap it to the back. At the 30. And he's taken down. And that was an outstanding run by that young man.
Brad, you're exactly right. The ball carrier is able to break through the secondary without much resistance at all.
First and 10. Ball on their own 36. Woods running the option. And now he pitches it. Simpson brings him down. The halfback picks up a yard.
Gain on the play.
It's second down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 37. The Cowboys line up in an I formation. Up the middle. And he's tackled. He plows ahead for a 2-yard gain.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Third and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 39-yard line. The Cowboys line up with 5 receivers. He drops back. Looks. And they get the sack. Somebody came free there.
Yeah, the linebacker shot through and nobody picked him up. He was all over him, Kirk. He wasn't letting the quarterback get anywhere.
Oklahoma State ready to punt this one away. Number 19 gets it off. Coffee fields at the 29. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll start this drive at the 49-yard line.
First and 10.
Smith lines up in the shotgun. Here's a draw. Tackle. A gain of about 4 yards on the draw.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Second and 6. Ball on the 45-yard line.
5-yard line.
The defense lines up with 6 DBs. Smith back to throw. He's looking. Short toss. Got it to the senior. Ball's loose. He's got some blockers. Down the sideline to the 20, and he's taken down. A nice recovery there by the cornerback.
He's used to going after interceptions, but a turnover is a turnover, and he'll take it any way he can get it.
I couldn't agree with you more, Coach.
Thanks, Kirk. That's what I like to hear.
Anytime.
The Cowboys come out showing 3 wide. Across the middle. Touchdown, OSU! The pass was right on target and goes for 6.
Man, that was a bullseye of a pass. And it left his hand in a real big hurry.
And he hits the PAT. Under a minute now in the first quarter, and the score, Oklahoma State 14, Missouri nothing. Oklahoma State is ready to kick it away.
Coffee back to return.
We should have a return on this one. Coffee fields it in the end zone. I'm sure the defense will be trying to strip the ball once again.
And if these kids don't start hanging on to the football, they won't see another offensive series. They might start putting in some of those defensive players that really want to play bad.
Missouri lines up with 3 receivers. Smith to the air on first down. Throws down the middle and got it complete. Coe with a takedown.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 41. They'll work from the shotgun. He steps up. He's going to go for the home run. He's knocked out of bounds.
That was a big-time play and a new set of downs.
I think the defense might have been thinking run there, Coach.
Well, I don't blame him. It's pretty common to see a run on 1st and 2nd down, but this offense is keeping them guessing.
First and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. The Tigers line up with 2 tight ends. Smith, little toss to the right. He can scoot. Coe brings him down. Nice pickup on that run.
Here's a perfect example of running the toss play. Good pitch, good catch, and blocking was good enough up front to spring this tailback to a monster game.
And here they are in the red zone, and these numbers tell a story of success.
Once they get down here, you can count on one thing. They're going to put points up on the board.
Missouri comes out in the shotgun. Again with a carry. Touchdown, Tigers. Well-executed play there.
Good blocking by the big guys, and the running back takes it right in. That's how it's done.
Listen, that's what you do when you get up close to the end zone. You find a way to finish it off, and that's exactly what they did.
And he tacks on the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Missouri lines up for the kickoff. Woods and Gold. Back deep to return. Kicks it off. Woods fields it at the 7. Juke move. Passing wasn't much of a problem the last time this offense had the ball, as they were able to get it in for 6. They'll go to work at the 28. Going with the shotgun here. Woods to the air on first down. He's going left. The ball is knocked to the ground.
Players use anything they can to get in the way of a pass.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 28. They come out with 3 wide receivers. And the snap goes to the back. A little juke. Fumble! And I think one of the big guys fell on it for the defense. They turn the ball over to the defense with that fumble, and the head coach has got to be upset with his halfback after that one.
Any coach would be upset after his running back fumbles. The first thing a running back learns is how to grip and secure the football.
Well, hopefully he shakes it off and forgets about it. There's nothing he can do now.
After a quarter of play, our score is Oklahoma State 14, Missouri 7. And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. Missouri comes out with 2 tight ends. Smith drops back to pass with the throw. Rucker drops it. Second and 10. Ball on the 28. The Tigers come out in the ace formation. Smith set to go to the air. Batted ball. Oh, he had a shot at the pick. Almost a turnover.
As a quarterback, I can tell you that those are the only types of drops we like to see.
Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 28-yard line. Smith is in the zone and looking to make a play. Back to pass. Looking. Throws to the middle. Got it to his receiver. The 5. Touchdown, Missouri. The wide receiver flew down the field on that touchdown connection.
But he has the speed to stretch the defense, and his hands are getting better every single game.
And he hits the PAT. Let's take a glance now at the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Number 3, back to return.
And this one's a short kick. Gold takes it at the 12. Little shake and bake move. We might see 2 hands on the ball after their last drive.
But if you start thinking too much about fumbling, you become less effective as a runner. They just need to go out there and play their game.
They'll get the ball here at the 35-yard line.
First and 10.
Woods is back in the gun, steps up in the pocket. He jukes, and he's drilled. Under relentless pressure, the quarterback goes down for the sack.
Those guys on defense are just pinning their ears back right now and coming in as fast as they can.
Well, in that case, the offense needs to sneak in a screen pass to the halfback. Let him get behind the rush and then take off behind his blockers for 6.
It's second down, 15 to go. Ball on the 30. Woods comes to the line with 3 wide. Bounces off the would-be tackler. Kincaid with a takedown.
With the carry. Gain of 14 on the play.
3rd and 1. Ball on their own 44. Oklahoma State will line up in a jumbo set here. Shaw on the give. Tries to juke. Brought down. 3 plays and out, guys.
It sounds simple. You've got 3 plays to get 10 yards. But trust me, sometimes that's not as easy as it sounds.
Fourth and 1. Ball on the 44-yard line.
And they're ready to punt this one away. He gets it off. Coffee signals for a fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 13. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession. They'll take over at the 13-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. Smith drops back, steps up, looks, throws it to the outside, and it falls incomplete. Poor pass, and his tight end couldn't reach it. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 13. The Tigers line up with 2 tight ends. He's into the open field, and down he goes. And he keeps it on the option play and picks up 6. It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. The defense lines up with 6 DBs. Drops back to pass. Once and all, going deep. And he got it! And they make the stop.
That's just airing it out on 3rd down.
That was more than enough to pick up the 1st down. Next time, this defense will be playing on their heels.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. The Tigers set up in the gun. A lateral. And he's tackled in the open field. 4-yard gain by the back.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. And this impact linebacker is fired up down there. Smith steps back to pass. He's looking. He's going left. And he's got him again. The 10. He's in for the touchdown. And he makes his 2nd visit to the end zone with that catch.
Well, that was a great catch by the receiver. He ran a perfect route to get open for his 2nd score of the game.
And he tacks on the extra point. Over 4 minutes remain in the 2nd quarter, and our score is Missouri 21, Oklahoma State 14. Looks like they're ready for the kick.
Woods back deep to return.
Kicks it off. Woods has it at the 5. Missed tackle.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
They had the ball before?
Exactly. It was 3 and out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replay to recap it.
They'll set up shop at the 22.
At the 22-yard line. 1st and 10.
Oklahoma State lines up with 3 receivers. Woods back to throw. He's going left. And he's taken down. That reception good for 7 yards.
7-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 3. Ball on the 29-yard line.
29-yard line.
Oklahoma State comes out in the shotgun. Woods drops back to pass. Looking. Woodley comes away with a sack. The cornerback came out of nowhere.
Where's the hot read? You gotta have a hot read when the corner is coming on a blitz.
Coach, I don't even think the quarterback knew he was blitzing.
It's 3rd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 23-yard line. Oklahoma State comes out with 5 receivers. Great coverage, and it's intercepted. He tries to spin. Tackled. That interception will be credited to the linebacker.
Way to come down with that football. That was not an easy play to make.
But that's just great hands for a linebacker. He looks pretty good out there catching the football.
From the gun. Smith drops to throw. Short toss. And he's tackled. And they get 5 yards from that completion.
5-yard gain on the play.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Smith will hand it off. Touchdown, Missouri! They get the defense running one way and go with the reverse, and they get the touchdown.
You know, when it comes to trick plays, there's a certain time to call them. If you call them at the right time, they work to perfection. That shows you good coaching of knowing when to call the reverse to catch that defense napping.
And he hits the PAT. So under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. And the score, Missouri 28, Oklahoma State 14. Number 10 looks ready to kick this one off.
Woods back deep to return.
Kicks it off. Woods takes it from the 6.
I know the first thing I wanted to do after throwing a pick was to come out that next drive and throw. Let the defense know that I wasn't intimidated.
And how many times did you go right back in there and throw another pick?
I mean, as you know, a quarterback needs a short memory, so I really don't remember, Scooter. You know better than that.
They'll throw on 1st down. Here they come. And he's going to come up with a sack. The quarterback had nowhere to go, and he's brought down for the sack.
They've got to do a better job up front with their pass protection.
If they don't start picking up everybody, then this quarterback's going to be pretty sore in the morning. That's for sure.
They come out with 4 wideouts. He steps up, looks, he throws it. He's got it on the run.
Now that was a good-looking play. The quarterback put it where his receiver could get it, and now they have a 1st down.
What I like is the faith that this quarterback has in his receiver. He's not afraid to throw it downfield.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Oklahoma State lines up with 3 receivers. He's looking down the middle. And he dropped it. Oh, he could have had a big reception that time, guys.
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split second.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 33.
33-yard line.
And the impact linebacker has turned it up a notch. Shaw gets the carry, makes a move. Bacon tackles him for a loss on the play. Absolutely no blocking up front.
Hey, sometimes a blitz is used to get after a quarterback on the passing game, but this time it was used to stick the halfback behind the line of scrimmage.
The Cowboys come out in a bunch formation. He's looking. Throws this one out to the left. Got it! And down he goes. Oklahoma State calls a timeout. Take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. And this impact receiver is looking to make a play. He's in the zone. Woods options out. Pitches back. Here he goes. Spins upfield. Touchdown, OSU. A powerful run by the halfback to reach Tater.
Yeah, he's hot. Keep giving him the rock.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with less than 2 to go in the second quarter, our score is Missouri 28, Oklahoma State 21. Ricks is lined up to kick this one off.
Number 86, back deep to
Kicks it off. Overstreet fields it at the 11. They did a great job on their last drive, moving the ball down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can duplicate that on this drive. They'll go to work at the 11.
start the drive at the 11-yard line. First and 10.
They'll bring in their dime package. And he's taken down. Missouri takes a timeout. Second and 7. Ball on the 14-yard line. Smith is back in the gun. Smith set to go to the air. Looking. Throws down the middle. Brought down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 34. Woods, the lone back. Nice play fake. Lets it fly. Has it to the senior. To the 10. Touchdown, Missouri.
Look at that. For a second there, I could have swore that back had the football. Beautiful play.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the offensive coordinator, the head coach, or just the quarterback checking off, but my hat goes off to whoever called that play.
And he hits the PAT. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. Woods takes it at the 4. At the 30.
Great passing was the key for the offense the last time they had the ball. They were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
So if I'm the coach, I'm telling my defensive linemen to get more pressure on that quarterback, please.
They come out in a 5-wide set. On first down. Here comes the pressure. Washington comes away with a sack. Oklahoma State calls a timeout. Second and long coming up here. Ball on the 29. Woods comes to the line with 3 wide. Woods steps back to pass. He's going left. Got his man. The wideout made a good-looking grab there.
You're right, and the quarterback threw it as soon as he saw he had that extra step.
The Cowboys come out in a 2 tight end set, and they make the stop.
That line came off the ball. It just kept their feet moving and knocked them back.
Good blocks and great running by the ball carrier also.
The Cowboys line up with 2 tight ends. He jukes him, and he's tackled about 4 yards on that play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
The Cowboys come out in the ace formation. Can't wrap him up. They'll bring him down. He picked up a first down on that run, Coach.
Yep, and you know, if you can pick up a few more first downs on the ground like that, it will really open up the play-action pass.
On the ground, up the middle. He'll move, and he's taken down. A nice 6-yard gain by the tailback there.
6 on the play.
The Cowboys line up with 2 tight ends, and he's tackled. 3-yard gain by the running back. Oklahoma State takes a timeout. 3rd and 1. This is the 8th play of this drive. The defense lines up with 6 DBs. The kick is up. And it splits the uprights. This drive summary is brought to you from our good friends at Pontiac. Oklahoma State ready to kick this one off.
Number 86, back deep to the
Kicks it off. Number 86 takes it at the 4. And we've reached halftime here. The score at the break, Missouri 35, Oklahoma State 24. And the teams are lined up to start the second half.
Woods back to return.
He kicks it. Woods takes it at the 8. He's hit and got away with the spin. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll get the ball here at the 23.
At the 23-yard line. 1st and 10.
Oklahoma State comes out with 3 receivers bunch. He's going left. Caught. Still on his feet.
Move those sticks. That's a first down.
And a great catch, too. Did you see how he looked that one in?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. He can catch the football.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
47-yard line.
One man backfield. Shaw on the run. Steven tackles him for a loss on the play. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
Second down, 14 coming up here. Ball right around midfield. If anyone can force a turnover right now, then it's the man at linebacker. Broke away from one. Harrington brings him down. Nice run. And although it wasn't a first down, it'll certainly boost this fullback's average. Third and 2. Ball on the 39-yard line. Oklahoma State in a 4-wide set. They'll keep it on the ground again. Williams brings him down for a loss.
That blitz couldn't have worked any better for the defense or any worse for the offense.
Fourth and 1. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Oklahoma State lining up the punt. It's a high kick, and it holds up there. Simpson calls for the fair catch. Wade takes from the 10. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll start this drive at the 10-yard line. The Tigers line up with 4 wideouts. Smith back to pass. The linebacker picks it off. Brought down. And they badly needed that interception.
It's sure going to help. If they can march down the field and score, watch out. We might have a game here.
Woods drops back, steps up in the pocket, throws it to the outside. A great throw, and that's his second touchdown catch of the game.
The quarterback knew exactly where to put the pass, and the receiver went out there and made the grab. Good communication there.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter, the score, Missouri 35, Oklahoma State 31. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. Number 86 fields it in the end zone. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll set up shop at the 17. The Tigers with 4 receivers. Throw on first down. He's looking for his man. Complete. They'll bring him down. They'll get 2 on that one.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on their own 19. Missouri lines up with 3 receivers. Back to pass. Steps up. He's going right. The ball is tipped. It falls incomplete.
Coffee, the intended receiver, on the play.
Third and 8. Ball on the 19. The Tigers come out in the ace formation. Smith drops to throw. Rolls to the right. Throws this one out to the left. The senior makes the catch.
Good job of attacking the coverage to keep the drive alive.
That was a great looking pass to move the sticks on third down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. The Tigers line up with 3 wide. Here's an option, right side. He's on the run. A little juke. Go with a takedown. Nice running on the option there.
That was a spectacular option keeper there, and I'm going to tell you why. It looked like that play was going nowhere, but this quarterback made the right choice by holding on to the football.
You're right. Good heads-up play there by the QB.
1st and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. Missouri comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. They'll throw on 1st down. Throws it to the outside. And it's caught. And down he goes.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a 1st down.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 6th play of the drive. Missouri comes out in the shotgun. They'll throw on 1st down. Wants to throw outside. The ball is tipped. The corner made a good play on the ball.
He sure did. This kid is very athletic. If he doesn't get a pick, he does his best to knock the ball down.
So it's 2nd and 10. This is the 7th play of this drive. Smith with 3 wide receivers. Option to the right. Jets a tackler. He can scoot. And they make the stop. The halfback runs for 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
The defense will try to stop this 3rd down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. From the gun. He drops back. He steps up, looks, comes across the middle, and it's the senior. They'll bring him down. And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. They line up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass, steps up in the pocket, throws this one out to the left. Complete. Touchdown, Missouri! My goodness, guys, that was a spectacular play by the wide receiver.
The coach has gone to great lengths to shepherd his receivers, and we've seen the results on the field.
And he hits the PAT. And now let's take a look at the drive summary, brought to you by Pontiac. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Woods takes it from the 6. They're ready to start another drive, hoping to duplicate the results of the last one, which ended in a touchdown. They'll go to work at the 24-yard line.
1st and 10.
Oklahoma State in a 4-wide set. Throws it out there. Here he goes. About a 5-yard pickup on the old play-action pass. Second down and 5. Ball on their own 29.
29-yard line.
Oklahoma State comes out in the shotgun with a quick throw. And it's caught. Simpson brings him down for a loss. That'll be a loss of 1.
1-yard loss on the play.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 28-yard line. The Cowboys come out in a shotgun. Woods sets up the play action. Wants to throw outside. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. That could have easily been a turnover.
Yeah, I don't even think the quarterback even saw that guy.
Well, he almost saw him running the other direction with the football.
4th and 6. Ball on the 28-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away.
The punt. Coffee, back deep to return.
Number 19 gets it off. Coffee takes it to 33. Not a lot of trouble scoring the last time they had the ball. Let's see if that passing game does the trick again. They'll get the ball here at the 35-yard line.
At the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
They'll work from the shotgun. Smith to the air on 1st down. Complete. Tackle. And the completion nets some very little yardage. Coach, what's up with that play?
I'll tell you, those defenders crashed in and got him in a hurry. No chance to get anything there.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 38.
38-yard line.
The Tigers come out showing 3 wide. Smith on the option right, and down he goes. A gain of a yard of the quarterback keeper.
1-yard gain on the play.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 39-yard line.
39-yard line.
Smith with 4 wide receivers. Back to pass. He's looking. Deep pass down the left side. Is it too high? No, he got it. That's how you get a 1st down, Coach.
They took a risk and went for the long ball. And boy, did it pay off. Excellent play call.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown. He's looking down the middle. The ball is tipped. The defense really missed a golden opportunity there.
That's what separates a good player from a great player. When you have a chance like that, you need to take advantage of it.
Second and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Tigers come out in the shotgun. Smith drops back to pass. Over the middle. Kirk, what can you say about this kid's performance?
Well, he's obviously stepped his game up a notch. This defense doesn't even come close to stopping this guy.
And he tacks on the extra point. Less than a minute remains in the 3rd quarter with the score. Missouri 49, Oklahoma State 31. Number 10 is lined up to kick this one off.
Is lined up with a kickoff. Woods.
He kicks it. Gold has it at the 5. Little shake and bake move. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3 and out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
And maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made of.
Somebody get me a helmet, quickly!
They'll start this drive at the 23.
Start the drive at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10.
Going with the shotgun here. He drops back, steps up, looking. He gets rid of it. And that one's fallen incomplete.
That's what a good pass rush can do for you.
Yep, they got in the quarterback's face and made it tough on him to throw a good pass.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 23. Oklahoma State lines up in a shotgun set. Throws. It's hit. Incomplete pass.
You got to be careful throwing in the coverage like that.
Well, Coach, I don't think it was a poor decision. It was just a great reaction by the man in coverage.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. They'll bring in their dime package. Woods steps back to pass. He's looking down the middle, and he's tackled. On 3rd and long, they get the 1st down, but was it close?
Close or not, what a relief it is to the quarterback to have a new set of downs to work with.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 35. Nickel defense. Woods to the air on 1st down. Brought down. A pickup of 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 5 to go. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. And that'll bring this quarter to an end. Folks, we've played 3, and our score is Missouri 49, Oklahoma State 31. Second down and 5. Ball on the 40-yard line. And they have 3 receivers bunched. Wants to throw outside. It's tipped. That's what can happen when you run the same play.
You need to be aware of that and try to mix things up to keep the defense off balance.
The defense will try to stop this 3rd down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Woods with 3 wide receivers. Nice play fake. Over the middle.
Wow. You talk about missing an open man.
The defense got real lucky there.
Yeah, they did. Someone either blew an assignment or got beat because that guy was wide open.
Oklahoma State comes out with 3 receivers bunched. Woods set to go to the air. Looks. He's going right. Oh, he had a shot at the pick. They went for it, but they were denied.
Well, that was a situation where they had to go for it.
I agree. They can't afford to let the other team hold on to the ball. The time is ticking away.
Excellent field position to start the drive. The Tigers come out showing 3 wide. Smith on 1st down with a quick throw. And they got him for a loss. That's a loss of 4 yards. Second down, 14 coming up here. Ball on the 44. Smith with 4 wide receivers. Back to pass. Throws it to the outside. The ball is tipped. It's still alive. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. The wide receiver flew down the field on that touchdown connection.
Well, he has the speed to stretch the defense, and his hands are getting better every single game.
And he hits the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick.
Number 3.
And they'll be returning this one. Gold has it at the 5. Their last drive ended when they decided to try for it on 4th down and were turned away by the defense. They'll set up shop at the 18-yard line.
At the 18-yard line. 1st and 10.
Woods comes to the line with 3 wide.
Big dog.
On the ground with the tailback. Shakes off a tackle. He breaks free. They'll bring him down. And the halfback ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
First and 10. Ball on their own 30. The Cowboys line up with 3 wide. Woods to the air on 1st down. He's going left. Got him. The 50. Wade brings him down.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a 1st down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball right around midfield.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Woods lines up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. He decides to run with it. Ball is loose. Fumble. Defense has it. It's one of the corners. Not much hope now. That fumble was not what they needed.
They're already losing big. Let's just hope they don't throw the towel in altogether.
They'll go to work at the 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Nickel defense. Smith off the fake. He's looking. He rifles it to the left. This incompletion is credited to the wideout.
Absolutely. The quarterback executed his end of the deal.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 40. Missouri sets up with 4 receivers. They'll run the option. He laterals the ball. He's hit and got away, and he is drilled. What a play.
Just a simple option play here. The quarterback gives it up, and they get good yardage. Great play.
Boy, I tell you, this is impressive to see this offense when they're clicking.
First and 10. Ball on the 50.
On the 50-yard line.
The Tiger come out showing 3 wide. Smith options out to the right. He has some room. He jukes inside the 30. And he's all the way down to the 22. Perfectly run option keeper.
You know what? That was a perfect example of how to give up tons of yardage on defense. These guys acted surprised to see the option there. Unbelievable.
You're right, Lee. Not what you'd expect when you prepare all week to defend the option. But then again, give this offense some credit. These guys aren't exactly the scout team.
1st and 10.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 22. Smith with 3 wide receivers. Looking. Wants to throw outside. And it's caught. That play fake good for 5 yards.
5-yard gain on the play.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. The offense got 6 the last time they were inside the 20. Let's see what they do here. He keeps it. And now he's got room to run. And they make the stop. He had a whole lot of room to run on that one.
When the pressure's coming from the inside and the quarterback can escape the pocket, it usually means he's going to have some room to run.
The Tigers line up in a goal line formation. Smith drops back. Gets past the tackler. Tosses it up to the end zone. The quarterback mixed things up a bit and found the big guy for the score.
This kid has worked very, very hard at his receiving skills, and I've seen a lot of improvement in him.
And he tacks on the extra point. Here's the Pontiac drive summary, bringing you fuel for the soul. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Number 3.
Kicks it off. Gold. Fields it at the 9. We might see two hands on the ball after their last drive.
Yeah, but if you start thinking too much about fumbling, you become less effective as a runner. They just need to go out there and play their game.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 17. The Cowboys come out in the ace formation. Tries to shoot. Big opening. And down he goes. A nice pickup of about 8 yards.
8 on the play.
Second and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State comes out in the shotgun. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. A big loss after they stuffed the run.
Yeah, not much you can say there. The defense just shot in and blew up that run.
It's 3rd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 21. The Cowboys come out in a bunch formation. Across the middle. And it falls incomplete. He had his wideout, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
4th and 6. Ball on the 21-yard line.
The drive stalls, and they'll have to punt it away. He gets it away. Temple fields it at the 41. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive.
14 yards.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. Nothing wrong with playing your backup quarterback when you're up this much. They'll give it off here. And he's tackled. Not much for the runner as he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 46.
46-yard line.
And the defensive tackle's looking to cause some chaos. Hand off on the counter. Loose football. Picks up the loose ball. Sheds that one. He's got an opening. Inside the 30. Crosby with a monster hit. The defense recovered the ball. Kirk, do they still have a shot?
You know, I think you can pretty much call this one over.
They'll take over at the 22-yard line.
22-yard line.
Oklahoma State lines up with 3 receivers. Woods on 1st down. He's going left. It falls incomplete. He couldn't get the handle on the ball, and that'll cost him 6.
The ball was thrown well enough to be caught, too.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 22-yard line. Oklahoma State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. They'll give it off here. And they make the stop. A nice job by the offensive line, and they pick up a gain of 8.
On the play.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters the most. The last time they were in the red zone, they got a touchdown out of it. They'll try to get the first on the ground. Washington with a takedown. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there running the football by this guy.
Woods is back in the gun. Wheatley with a monster hit. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot at breaking clean.
Oklahoma State lines up with 3 receivers. He spins, and he puts it on the turf. And he's stopped behind the line. Are they lucky or what? The quarterback very fortunate that one of his guys recovered the football.
Yeah, he's got to be more careful out there. Either tuck that thing away or just get down before contact.
I don't care what he does. Just don't fumble. That's all. Do whatever you have to do to protect that football.
Oklahoma State will line up in a jumbo set here. There's a missed tackle. And he gets the touchdown. The simple handoff to the fullback got it done right there.
Yo, give it to the big bulldozer. Get out of the way.
And he hits the PAT. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Oklahoma State is lining up for the onside kick here.
Back to return.
With the onside kick.
Missouri recovers the onside kick.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 46.
1st and 10.
The Tigers set up in the gun. Makes a move. There he goes.
And remember one thing that this coach said. They will force it down this defense's throat until they prove that they can stop it.
First and 10. Ball on the 30.
30-yard line.
The Tigers come out showing 3 wide. Temple runs a counter. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Boy, he is one big guy down there on that defensive line.
Oh, man, the big fella's a hoss. I saw him last night at the hotel, and he had 3 bags of food going up to his room.
Yo, it looks like he's got a big old bag hanging over his belt right now.
Missouri comes to the line with 3 wide. Got an opening. The 10, and down he goes. They run the exact same play, and this time it goes for a huge gain.
Exact same play, and I'll tell you what, I don't blame him. I'd run that same thing over and over and over again.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Missouri lines up with 3 receivers. There's the final gun, and this game is history. Coach, what's your final thought on the game?
I can't say enough about this performance. Missouri looked like a team on a mission to destroy anything and everything that got in their way. Brad, this is a really good-looking football team.
Folks, that's going to do it for this edition of NCAA Football 2006. We hope you all join us again. Again, our final score, Missouri 63, Oklahoma State 38. This is Brad Nessler for Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit saying